Yo, YouTube, what's up? Just dropped the kids off. The wife, she's out working on her stuff for the day, and it's just me. So I have to ride my bike to pick up my van. It's in the shop right now, getting the scheduled oil change and the maintenance, the things that carries me from each week to week. She deserves it, but as you can see, we about to get ready to take off. I think it's about 4 miles. I'll put the exact thing. I'm gonna track it. So just show y'all, how far it was. We gotta do what we gotta do sometimes, and all the time, really. We gotta do what we have to do. And yeah, I see y'all when we get there. All right, YouTube, we back. Man, a little pumped up. Not a little pumped up, a lot of pumped up. I can't help it. Man, after that bike ride right there, but yeah, we got something even better coming than that bike ride. Something else I love to do. We got a ball fade, man. I hope y'all get something out of it. And yeah, I'm not gonna keep on video while I'm driving. We gotta be safe. So kids, don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. I'm a trained professional. Yeah, we got a ball fade coming, man. I hope y'all pay attention, man. I hope y'all take something from it. Ask questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, man, that keeps the channel going. I appreciate all of y'all. G.R.8, Nate, we about to get up in this thing. Let's go. All right, let's get into it. Okay, we're going over. We're gonna do a slow debug, and I do it every time. And you can go ahead and put a hard line in if you want to, but I like to get whatever that length is first before I put that line on there. I feel like it just gives you a better look of the client's head, depending on that level. And so once I see it, I feel more comfortable putting that line on there because it's just gonna cater more to the haircut. Cater to it, and as if I can see the client's head shape, I can put a more unique line in because no one has his head. Going in right here, I got my Andis Masters, and I'm putting in a ball line with my clippers first, just so we won't put a hard line in. I know most people go ahead and put the hard line in, but this is how I do things, and this is how I cut. So we're gonna debug with my clippers, and these are the cordless Andis Masters. And it takes time to because you can go in with your liners and put a more detailed line in, but it takes time to get detailed with these. But it happens. As you can see, that line looks good. It looked like I almost went in with my trimmers. So just keep working at it if it's tough at first. All right, then we come back with our liners, and I keep my blade up. Sometimes I turn it around and lay it flat on the bottom part, the wide open part. But when I get close to that line, I like to just come up and touch it, like you see me doing right here. And we just cleaning out the stubble and making it more clean. So this is the process, and this is how I do it. Powerful Baby's Pro trimmers right here. You do zero gap these, but you don't really have to push it like that. It's about the usage with these. That's just a fun fact. The more you use them, the better they get. Going in with my wall final shavers right here, just smoothing it out, man. The more on the ball fade, the balder this is, just the better the fade looks, the better the blend looks. But yeah, you have to be careful. You can't use this on everybody's head. More wiry, straight hair, you can use it on the skin, and even to wiry, straight hair, some people are still sensitive, have sensitive skin. So you want to ask. Most black men probably can't use it, but it is some that I use it on. So you just want to be cautious if you do pick some up. We're gonna go ahead and fade out the top part of the beard before we get into our first guideline right here. And we're putting in this guideline just like we put in the first line, unique to your client's head. That's why we debulk to see the best shape, before we put that line in. But we want to just continue that same shape all the way around. And doubling back to make sure we have these guidelines clean. That's important too. That's the cleaner your fade is going to be. We have our one guard on, and all we're doing right here, where you really fading right here. Yes, you putting the guide level in, but you want to start to flick your wrist to go ahead and blend it into the top, and we slowed it down so you can see my pace. And we're just blending into the top right there. And we want to focus on one side. Just put the 0.5 on. We're going to go ahead and take this side out. Put the 0.5 on and go ahead and take that middle line. It's not going to take it all the way out, but you're using to soften up. And then you take that 0.5 off, and then you go ahead and blend that bottom line in, the ball line, and then you just go on up. Keep opening up your lever. To the higher you go, the more you got to open up your lever. And till we get back to that midpoint where we had that 0.5 on, and we go ahead and clear it on out. And the same goes from here. It's the same thing, and slowed it down again so you can see, how fast I'm really moving. And we got the one guard on, and we open and closing to blend it into the top. Open it up, the higher we go, the lower we go, we close it up. Paying attention to how your hair is moving through your blades. Just pop that 0.5 on there, and we're doing the same thing we done to blend the top in. We're doing it to blend this midsection in, and this is a 0.5, and we're just brushing and we're stroking, just taking our time. Same thing all the way around. We have no guard on, all the way closed, and we're just hitting that lever as we go up, paying attention to how that hair is going through the blades. And that's another thing too, turning your clippers, using your corners when you're fading, helps a lot. And you looking back, looking at your mirror, and just checking that fade out. Fades it's all in the details. Everything's all about details. I just can't say the fade, but just watching, being observant, man, and paying attention. That's the better your face, I'm telling you. And I'm still working on mine too. Nowhere near perfect in my eyes, and I'm just trying to get better, with these fades, man, and just giving my client that haircut that turn heads, and that's what you want, and that's what I strive for. And we're going in right now. We're just working that bottom part. As you can see, it's blending in pretty well. Going in, like I said, with the details. All right, we putting our sidebars in, and it looks funny the way I'm left-handed. The way I'm cutting right here. I would suggest though, if you're just now starting off barber, you stand in the front of your client. Don't put the sidebars in like this. But I've cut this person head before, so I know where to put that line at. And even if I haven't, I understand that if I hit the farthest line when making my sidebars, and my farthest line when coming in the front, when I say farthest line, it's the farthest hair out to where you can get a solid lining. I'm just tapping it. I'm just debulking when I'm lining. And then I come back in front of my client, and that's when I hit the real line, and that's when I just tap and inch. That helps me so I don't give anybody a pushback. I'm hitting the farthest hair, and then coming in and doing small touches, small taps, and that helps you to keep your client's hairline intact, like all clients want. So unless you have to push them back. So, and they still don't want to be pushed back that much. All right, this is the major part of this cut. All right, as you can see, I had to ride my bike to go pick up my van. And, then I was cleaning, all my stuff, sanitizing all my stuff. And I left some stuff. But, with saying that, I had to get creative, and I had to grab a hairpin, and that's what y'all was seeing me hold up, was my razor and my hairpin. And the hairpin was pretty strong, so I was able to hold it, but I still had to squeeze it. And that's basically what a straight razor is. It's just a piece of metal holding the blade in there. But I had to get creative, grab the hairpin, and that's what we have to continue to do, is to be creative. things happen, that's outside of our control, in life, and with the everyday things that we do. But it ain't. We don't want to get angry. We just want to open our minds up, keep an open mind, and stay creative. And my mind went straight to my hairpins when I seen that I left my travel case at home along with some other things. But this cut still came out, a professional cut. And this reminds me of a video that I seen a young kid. I think it was Brazil. I don't know. Brazil is big, but it was somewhere down there. And literally, he had a comb, some scissors, not even shears, like cutting shears, but some regular kitchen scissors, and or like arts and crafts scissors, the ones that your teacher had. And he literally cut, a really nice haircut with just a comb, those arts and crafts scissors, and a blade, and a super nice cut. And that instantly reminded me, it's like, man, like we're literally spoiled, overflowing with different types of tools and things. So it's no reason why we shouldn't be given a nice cut with all the tools we have. Long story short, it don't take much to be great. But with that razor, man, you want to be gentle until you find your flow, and then you want to still be gentle, but you have a little bit more confidence in yourself. And I advise any beginner of using a razor, invest in your razor holder. Don't go in with the hairpin like I did. So yeah, you just have to be very careful with those things. All right, this is when you feel like, your cut is done. We want to make sure the line up is straight. We want to make sure the fade is even on both sides, and make sure the fade is good on the beard. And whatever style that you cut, you just want to check those points, those pinpoints of what make that cut that cut. All right, we're going in with my cordless and this masters, and this is detailed time. We're taking a hard look in the mirror. We're using our barber eye, and we're just making sure we're taking out any imperfections in the fade. And we're just gonna take our time. This is my actual speed. It's either this speed or a little slower. But as we speed it up, detailing is it's your time to show out. You know what I mean? It's your time to just really make this thing as perfect as you can, to be honest. You don't want to take too much time detailing, and as you get better, sometimes you'll run into a cut and it's like, I really don't have that much detailing to do, but that's just a sign that you're getting better. And I had cuts to where I went back for the details and there wasn't any. Um, and that just it surprised me, to be honest, cause when you get in your as a barber, when you get in your work zone and you get in your zone, and you're doing your steps, and it pop up, it's like, whoa, that's how you get faster. A lot of people ask that question, like, how do I get faster? It just happens. So that's the answer. And I believe we finished here. It's looking good. Yeah, we finished. Going in. And after the details, you spin it back around and you look again. And another thing too, pulling out your phone, you don't have to really post everything, but you can pull out your phone. The phone don't lie either. It's just like the mirror. It'll show you if something's not right.
Over here at Innovative Customs, I started out by myself, and 4 years later, I'm still kicking. I got homeboy here, I got Chad, I got a couple other folks that got my back. They send me business. If you got the drive, you got the heart, you can make it. You have to have the want. You have to love what you're doing. If you don't love what you're doing, don't do it. Find something you love, you do. You'll find something you'll do. You got to get back at doing it.
Yes, sir.
And you'll make it.
Yes, sir. And this is Chris at where?
Innovative Customs.
Chris at Innovative Customs, man. I'm gonna leave his location down in the link below, and if you in the part of this area, come to him. Chris.
Take care of you. Mention his name, we'll take care of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, appreciate you.
All right, so we back in my garage, and I'm gonna explain why I had the razor and the hair clip on the video exactly right here. This is my razor, exchangeable razor holder. cleaning all my materials, and it's funny. I got to my appointment. I left my guards. I had some few brushes. I usually have extra stuff, like my case, my travel case is over there, back there. I usually go to the front, and if I leave this one, I'll have the one in my travel case. So it's like, I try to stay prepared. But this morning, it just didn't go like that. So I had to improvise, man. Just another reason, and why, you just want to be creative. There's no need to get upset, but just keep your mind open. And, keep your mind open and improvise the best way you can. And as you can see, the haircut got done. It looked amazing. And like I said, man, I hope you took something from this video, man. If you out there and you whatever you trying to get started, whatever you got doing, just make sure you just keep going, because it's the process. It's the beauty in the process. And just continue to understand that. Of course, you'll get to where you're going, but are you enjoying the process? And so you get a whole lot farther just slowing down and just making sure you do the things you need to do. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard work to success. So continue to press no matter what. Stay up, keep your mind up, and keep it G.R.8.